Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to yet another episode of BQ Photo Training TV. I am trying out some new screen recording software, so bear with me as I struggle through getting everything going. But anyway, after roughly 3 to 4 months of podcasting, I finally got 2 sponsorship requests from 2 different people to have an ad on my podcast. And for most people, that's a big deal because most of us are only sponsored by Anchor. Well, I am finally sponsored by 2 people, and I'm about to record an ad. So the first one I'm going to record is the Karma Project. And the Karma Project basically talks about deadly airbags, Takata airbags. So whenever you start your recording or get your stuff going, you're going to have to allow your microphone to be a part. So you hit that. I highly urge that you read the entire, details about it so you can know what's going on. And then in the details, it tells you that they need you to spell out the word karma. All right. And then you have your script right here. And then you have your tips on what you can talk about. So I took the script, copied it, and pasted it to a Word document. And I already went and recorded the actual episode. All right. But down here in this section right here, you have a built-in microphone, or you can choose your exterior mic, which I have a Yeti stereo microphone. And then you can start recording here, or you can upload an ad. We're going to be creative and upload our own ad. The reason why I say that is because right here in bold, it says make the ad your own using your natural voice. Well, we use my natural voice. We're going to put it to some music. So I'm going to jump over to Audacity where I have the entire episode recorded. Now, I'm going to save this project. Okay. I'm going to put it in my podcast folder. And I'm going to make a new folder. And I'll call this one Ads. Okay. I'm gonna make a new folder and I'm gonna call this one Karma Project. And I'll call this one Karma 2019 in that folder, and I'll save it. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out and then reopen it. Okay. So here's the entire ad. The entire ad looks like it is 1 minute and 40 something seconds. We are about to do some major editing. All right. So let's hit play. Today's episode is sponsored by Karma Project. There are 37 million vehicles. Okay. So basically there's a lot of dead space that I can cut out. Starting with the front, first thing I'm going to do is select all of that. And I'm going to generate silence. All right. Get rid of that. Oops. Then I'm going to go to Effect. I want to get my noise reduction. Get noise profile. Select the entire thing. And then repeat that. Just kind of clean it up a little bit. All right. I know that's a hiccup, so I'm going to go ahead and generate silence there. And then I'm going to cut all of this out. Oops. Select and drag all the way to the beginning. Cut that out. Now I'm going to focus on the first part, okay? And I'm going to go and cut out some of that tail end, all right? But I'm going to focus on the front part. Now, this is like a disclaimer, basically telling you who's sponsoring this ad. I want this to be read pretty fast. So I got 1 or 2 things that I can do. I can go to Effect and I can change the speed. If I change the speed, I'm going to sound like a chipmunk or a high-pitched girl. That's not what we want. We're human. So we're going to change tempo. And I'm going to do it at about 30 and hit preview. Today's episode is sponsored by Karma Project. Let's listen to it without it again. Today's episode is sponsored by Karma Project. All right. As you could tell, it's normal. Let me go back, change the tempo, and I'm going to do it at about 40.
Today's episode is sponsored by Cormac Project.
Let's say 45.
Today's episode is sponsored by Cormac Project.
All right, we'll put it at 45, which lowers and shrinks my time. But I'm going to come in here and delete some of that space. And let's try it again.
Today's episode is sponsored by Cormac Project.
All right, so that sounds better. All right. Then I'm going to come in here at the beginning, and I'm going to generate silence. All right. Now, before I go any further, because I know this is all one segment, I'm going to jump right here, and I'm going to hit play, and I want y'all to listen.
Do some good.
Did y'all hear the... All right, I want to get that breath out of there. I don't want the breath in there, so I'll generate silence there. So everywhere I see that, I want to take it out, because I want this to be clean and crisp audio. All right, so generate your silence there. Then I'm going to come in, and I'm going to, again, tighten this up. And remember, you want to keep your splits in there for a reason.
Episode is sponsored by Cormac Project. There are 37 million vehicles across 19 manufacturers that have...
Okay, there's another breath. Generate silence. Okay. And then now I'm going to listen and kind of cut some of this dead space out.
For having a deadly Takata. So far for having a deadly Takata airbag. 37 million.
All right. Now I'm going to do something. I'm going to cut that space out. Let's listen to it again.
Airbag. 37 million. Do some good by alerting your friends and family.
Okay. I'm going to go back to that 37 million, and I'm going to go to edit, clip boundaries, and split at the beginning. And then the same thing, edit, clip boundaries, and split, and just leave it alone. Let's hit it. Let's play it.
37 million.
Okay, I'm going to do something with that. And let's go to play.
Do some good by alerting your friends and family about this recall and earn a $5 reward for checking.
Okay, there's 2 breaths in there that I want to take out. Generate the silence for that. All right. Okay. And then come to the, let's see if I could take a little bit of space out here.
Good by alerting your friends and family about this recall and earn a $5 reward for checking your own vehicle.
Take a little bit more out of here. And take a little bit out of here. Remember, this is a commercial. We don't want it to be over 2 minutes for sure. Okay, so we're just taking some space out.
Do some good by alerting your friends and family about this recall and earn a $5 reward for checking your own vehicle.
Okay, so let's cut the ending out. Right there. And then come here and cut. Well, let's listen.
Chances are you or someone has a recall.
So I'm going to go all the way up to there and hit delete.
Own vehicle. Chances are you a reward for checking your own vehicle. Chances are you.
Okay. Take this out.
For checking your own vehicle. Chances are you or someone has a recalled Takata airbag in their vehicle right now. Check to see if you are affected.
Okay, here's those breaths again. Get those out of there. All right. And then also take out that dead space.
Right now. Check to see if you are affected by going to deadly.
I'm going to go ahead and take that out. I'm risking it now, but I want it going.
Now, check to see if you are affected by going to deadlyairbag.com/life. Again, that's
Okay. And then generate silence again. Now I just repeated it and I could take it out, but I think I'm gonna leave it.
/life. Again, that's deadlyairbag.com/life.
Okay, and then I paused and took a break, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete all of that junk. All right. And let's generate silence. See what happens if I do that. All right, it added another. Click that out, and then let's get in there and go up to there. Let's listen.
.com/life. I checked to make sure I am not affected.
All right, I did that so I didn't say so I'm gonna delete that space. Let's generate silence before I delete. Come back about there, delete, and let's play it.
.com/life. I checked to make sure I am not affected, and it is important to me that all of you out there are also checking to see whether or not you are safe.
Okay. All right. Generate the silence. Take out a very small piece here. Generate silence. That way you get out all that background junk that you don't need, because you want to make a quality podcast with quality ads. Okay. And I'm gonna go in here and take out a small bit. Let's listen.
All of you out there are also checking to see whether
I could actually take out more.
All of you out there are also checking to see.
Take some out here.
Whether or not you are safe. It takes just a...
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Checking to see whether or not you are safe. It takes just a minute, and you...
Generate silence. You know what? Let me delete that. See how that sounds.
Safe. It takes just a minute, and you can earn a $5 reward for doing it. Check now.
Okay. I'm going to go in here and take that out.
Check now at deadlyairbag.com/life. It is urgent.
Okay. Take out a small bit here. Take out a good chunk here. Take out a small chunk there.
Check now at deadlyairbag.com/life. It is urgent. Do not put it off. Check now at deadly.
What I'm gonna do is
Check now at deadlyairbag.com/life. Again,
yeah, I'm going to take that out. It's redundant.
at deadlyairbag.com/life. Again, check now at deadlyairbag.com/life. And this is sponsored by the Karma Project. Again, check now at deadlyairbag.com/life. And this is spot. This is sponsored by the Karma Project. You heard it right. CARMA Project. Karma Project.
All right. Let's go back to that part.
37 million.
I want to amplify that.
37 million. Takata airbag. 37 million. Do some good by alerting your friends and family about this recall and earn a $5 reward for checking your own vehicle. Chances are you or someone has a recalled Takata airbag in their vehicle right now. Alerting your friends and family about this recall and earn a $5 reward.
All right. So let's see.
37 million vehicles across 19 manufacturers that have been recalled so far for having a deadly Takata airbag. 37 million. Do some good by alerting your friends and family about this recall and earn a $5 reward for checking your own vehicle.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just going through listening now, cutting out as much space as I can. Again, I don't want the commercial to be over 2 minutes or anything, because it's going to be a mid-row commercial or slash ad, if you will, and I want to make sure it's bearable for my listeners, but it's for a great cause.
Check now.
Okay, I could cut some more of that back part off. I could actually cut more of this off.
Do not put it off. Check now. And this is sponsored by the Karma Project. You heard it right. CARMA Project. Karma Project.
I'm going to cut that part off. Okay.
CARMA Project.
Okay. Now, what I can do is I'm going to try to get this down to exactly 103. I know that's pretty petty, but I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. And just by doing that, I'm under 1 minute and 3 seconds. Cut a little bit more of that off. And there we go.
And this is sponsored by the Karma Project. You heard it right. CARMA Project.
Okay. Let's see. So we're a little bit under 1 minute and 3. I'm going to go ahead and zoom it out again. And then I'm going to cut to silence at the very end. All right. And add it again.
Project.
Let me undo what I just did.
Project.
Oh, I should delete it.
Right. CARMA Project.
All right. Now I'm going to add this to music. So I'm going to go to import and audio. And I'm going to go look for, let's go to podcast 2, season 2, because that's where I got a bunch of music. And let's see here. See if I can preview. I'm going to do something more upbeat. Nope. Let's do epic. Let's try that. Ooh. Let me mute this real quick and let's listen. Ha ha ha! Yes! Okay, so what I'm going to do here is delete that, and then I'm going to fade this in. All right. And then I'm going to select everything up here, grab my move selection tool or my time shift tool, and shift this over till about right there. Go back and let's listen. All right, so obviously it's loud. So I'm going to grab my enveloping tool and I'm going to, drop the volume. And let's play it just to see how it sounds. All right, so we got that going, and I'm actually going to drop the gain to about 4 decibels and hit play again. All right, so now I'm going to add another point and just drag this straight down like that. Hit play. Pause that. Bring this up 4 dB.
There are 37
Okay.
vehicles.
I'm going to time shift one more time. Let's see. Select all of this. And I'm going to time shift right into there. And let's hit play.
Today's episode is sponsored by Karma Project. There are 37 million vehicles across 19 manufacturers that have been recalled so far for having a deadly Takata airbag. 37.
Okay, so I'll drop the gain down to 6 dB.
Today's episode is sponsored by Karma Project. There are 37 million vehicles across 19 manufacturers that have been recalled so far for having a deadly Takata airbag. 37 million. Do some good by alerting your friends and family about this recall and earn a $5 reward for checking your own vehicle.
Let's check here.
And it is important.
Let's see.
airbag.com/life. I check to make sure I am not affected, and it is important to me that all of you out there are also checking to see whether or not you are safe. It takes just a minute, and you can earn a $5 reward for doing it. Check now at deadlyairbag.com/life. It is urgent. Do not put it off. Check.
All right.
And this is sponsored by the Karma Project. You heard it right. CARMA Project.
And I'm going to let it play just a little bit. And I'm going to stop it. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and go back to my selection tool. And I'm going to select it right about here. And then, oops, right in there. Right there. And then I'm going to go to edit, clip boundaries, split. And then obviously I'm going to take the back and delete it. And then I'm going to zoom or select into right there. And then I'm going to hit fade out. All right. But what I'm also going to do is go back to my enveloping tool right about there. And then I want to actually bring this back up to par. About right there. And let's hit play.
airbag.com/life. It is urgent. Do not put it off. Check now. And this is sponsored by the Karma Project. You heard it right. CARMA Project.
All right. Commercial's done. Or correction. Ad is done. Now I'm going to save the project as it is. Then I'm going to turn around and export the project as a MP3 file. I'm going to keep it at Karma. And then, of course, I'm going to go back and make sure you're in the right folder. Okay. All right. Karma project and just save it. Hit OK. It's going to make it a mono file. You want to clear everything out. And we're going to call this, let's see, track title, Karma 2019, album title, ad, and sponsorship. Okay. 2019. And I'm going to hit OK. Let it go forth and do its thing. And once that is done, we hop on over to the intranet. Oops. There. And we're going to upload the ad. All right. Again, find our folder, sample it, make sure it's right.
Today's episode is sponsored by Karma Project.
And choose it. Submit it. It's a minute and 13. That's not bad. Usually you want your commercials to run about a minute. And I'm going to select activate. No, I'm going to do it myself. Hit thanks. Okay. So that one is recorded. Now I'm going to go back to my episodes. Now I know for a fact that the episode I have, let's see, here it is. Ready for Friday, which I haven't typed the show notes yet, but I'm going to hit edit audio. All right. And it should already be there. Let me hit play.
Hey guys, thank you for listening to this episode. We'll be right back after the break.
Okay. It probably won't play. It probably won't play it there. All right. But if I go to another episode, like for example, this one that I'm getting ready to record now, I'm going to edit the audio And I'm gonna add, let's see, go here. I did a video on this a while back, and I'm gonna add intro A. Oh, I'm sorry, commercial break A. If I can spell right. I can't even spell. Goodness gracious.
Brandon will be right back as he do it.
That's not what I'm looking for. Let's see. Commercial break A, commercial break B, and I'm going to put those in place. Okay. Now, I know for a fact that I'm still running Tamika's ad until she goes off to her mission trip. Drop that in there. And then I'm going to add another sponsorship ad. Now, remember, it's supposed to be mid-row. And we know for a fact that my mid-rows start at commercial break A. So it's in there. Tamika's ad will fall right in behind it. And then I have my outro. And then I'm going to save this audio. And once it's approved, we'll go from there. So I'll go back. And I'm going to take a look at how many ads I have in each. Okay. There's another mid-row, so it should pick it up. All right. So that is how you record and add your own commercial or your own ad to Anchor without just clicking record. You want to have some background music to make it sound good. All right. So thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you again on another episode of BQ Photo Training TV. Thanks, guys.